Welcome back to the New News with your host Olivia Jane, where real people discuss the real news. On this week's episode, dramatic weather patterns in the UK, Musk versus Starmer, Trudeau resigns, Luke Littler, Netflix's new collaboration, a legendary pub lock-in, and a horror earthquake. The United Kingdom continues to experience severe flooding due to continuous heavy rainfall and melting snow, leading to significant disruptions across the country. In North Yorkshire, a man's body was recovered from floodwaters near the River Aire. Both Leicestershire and Lincolnshire have declared major incidents in response to the extensive flooding, with over 100 individuals being rescued from submerged properties and vehicles. Bristol Airport suspended flights due to adverse weather conditions, causing delays and cancellations. Flooded roads and fallen trees have led to significant travel disruptions. Motorists face hazardous driving conditions, and several train services have been delayed or cancelled. Typically, services between Liverpool and London were affected after unions advised drivers not to walk on snow-covered platforms. Hundreds of schools, particularly in Yorkshire and East Midlands, remain closed due to flooding and safety concerns, whilst Greater Manchester declared a major incident as homes were left without running water. As rescue teams continue to pull people from their boat, officials assure us this is not climate change, but rather British weather being particularly unpredictable. As always, the Environment Agency continues to inform the government of impending problems, but in reality can only monitor the situation and place numerous flood warnings in all the same places across England and Wales. In other weather news, a powerful earthquake has struck, causing significant loss of life and widespread destruction. The quake, with a magnitude of 7.1, occurred near Shigatse, a city of profound religious importance in Tibetan Buddhism, about 80 kilometers north of Mount Everest. At least 95 people have been confirmed dead, and approximately 230 individuals have sustained injuries. Over 1,000 homes have collapsed, and many residents still trapped under the debris. Tremors were felt in neighbouring countries, including Nepal, Bhutan, and parts of India, causing panic amongst residents. Over 1,500 rescued personnel, including firefighters and military units, have been deployed to the affected areas to search for survivors and provide aid. While the immediate focus is on domestic response, neighbouring countries have expressed readiness to assist if needed. Chinese President Xi Jinping has called for comprehensive rescue operations and the repair of damaged infrastructure. More than 150 aftershocks have been recorded, with the strongest measuring up to a magnitude of 5.1, complicating rescue efforts and causing further anxiety amongst residents. Rescue operations are ongoing, with authorities prioritizing the search for survivors and the provision of essential supplies to those affected. The full extent of the damages is still being assessed, and the death toll may rise as more information becomes available. Elon Musk has criticised UK Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer's handling of grooming gang prosecutions during Starmer's tenure as Director of Public Prosecutions. Musk accused Starmer of failing to prosecute grooming gangs and suggested that Starmer was complicit in the rape of Britain. Musk's comments have sparked significant debate and controversy. Critics argue that his statements are misinformed and overlook the complexities of the legal system and the challenges faced in prosecuting such cases. Supporters, however, believe that Musk is bringing attention to an issue that has been mishandled by authorities. In response to Musk's allegations, Prime Minister Starmer defended his record, highlighting efforts made during his time as DPP to improve the prosecution of child abuse cases, including the introduction of strategies to better address such crimes. What is clear is that Starmer, who was Director of Public Prosecution from 2008 to 2013, chose not to prosecute some alleged gang and failed some victims due to their ability to be reliable witnesses. What is clear is that endemic child abuse still continues. The question we should be asking is, when will it end? Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced his resignation after nearly a decade in office. As is the way in every political party's waning tenure, there has been growing dissent within the Liberal Party. Trudeau's administrations faced criticism over various issues, including economic challenges like rising inflation and housing costs, as well as controversies that have marred his tenure, such as the charity scandal in 2020, when Trudeau's government awarded a substantial contract to the WEE charity, an organisation with financial ties to Trudeau's own family. In the wake of Trudeau's resignation, US President-elect Donald Trump has reignited discussions about a potential merger between the United States and Canada. Trump suggests that such a union could eliminate tariffs, reduce taxes, and enhance security for Canada. Could Trump genuinely be serious, or is this just another entry in his long list of big ideas? In a dazzling feat of throwing, 17-year-old darts prodigy from England made history by becoming the youngest ever PDC World Darts Champion. He achieved this remarkable feat by defeating three-time champion Michael Van Gerwen with a 7-3 victory in the final at Alexandra Palace. His victory secured him a £500,000 prize, bringing his total earnings for the year to over £1 million, with experts unwisely predicting that his earnings could reach over £100 million over the next decade. Littler's triumph has not only etched his name into the annals of darts history, but has also captured the hearts of fans worldwide, inspiring a new generation of players and enthusiasts. Staying with sports, WWE has embarked on a groundbreaking partnership with Netflix, marking a significant shift in the broadcaster's landscape of professional wrestling. The return of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to the sport could have been a contributing factor to the deal, which is valued at over $5 billion, and underscores WWE's commitment to delivering high-caliber entertainment in this new era. With a star-studded lineup including John Cena, Logan Paul, and Roman Reigns, it sounds like they are ready to rumble and to put the fun back into fighting. Finally, in a scene straight out of a feel-good holiday movie, 23 lucky pubgoers found themselves snowed in at Britain's highest pub for 3 nights after a surprise blizzard turned their weekend plans into an unforgettable experience. The Tan Hill Inn, perched 1,732 feet above sea level in the Yorkshire Dales, became an impromptu winter retreat as heavy snowfall and icy conditions made leaving impossible. The stranded drinkers, joined by a few members of staff, decided to make the best of the situation, turning what could have been a disaster into the ultimate pub lock-in. Armed with a well-stocked bar, roaring fires, and a hearty supply of pub grub, the group settled in for a weekend of laughter, music, and plenty of pints, with the staff organising pub quizzes, karaoke, and sing-alongs. For pub owner Nicola Townsend, it was an opportunity to showcase the Tan Hill Inn's unique charm. We pride ourselves on being a warm and welcoming place, and this weekend was the ultimate test of that. It's been incredible to see everyone come together and make the best of the situation. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode of New News. Make sure to interact with this video as much as you can, and I'll see you next week for more new news. Bye!